So something's going on with the Phantom Zone right now, and they released this damn ass creature that is pretty much 3 Kryptonians, and it's a 3 times the strength of Clark, and Clark is getting choked out right now. We also see that Clark is actually going to be going to the Phantom Zone as well, like in a big story arc, and I'm interested in this shit. This is Action Comics 1070, the first issue of this All-In initiative, and Mark Waid cooked here because I'm liking this new plot that Clark's going with, and we get to see gold kryptonite. We see the new Fortress of Solitude is fully built, and this is 52 days between Absol Power and the Battle of the Watchtower, so I'm assuming that is the Justice League Unlimited book. But the Phantom Zone, this little device right here that Clark has, starts cracking, releasing this fucking monster. Then we go to Metropolis, where we see Jimmy Olsen taking pictures upside down. Clark shows up, right? He's like, Jimmy, what are you doing? He's like, I'm taking photos of confidential information right here of a fat bribe. Jimmy's like, all right, I got my pictures. Can you take me to the, the Daily Planet? Clark drops off Jimmy, and we see this creature that we saw from the Phantom Zone going. Clark's like, I gotta stop him. Just thank God it's Sunday, because if not, a bunch of people would be dead right now. But Clark's like, what is this thing? It's so much faster than me. Like, I can't match up with the speed. This monster grabs Clark, punches his ass, flying down. But then Clark spears him, flying him down, going in the water. And this is when we find out that this thing is like 3 Kryptonians. And basically, like, Clark cannot fight back with this thing. Eventually, though, Supergirl comes in. They tag team this bitch, and they try their best, but they get their ass kicked again. This is where Supergirl gets her ass beat from heat vision. Then Clark gets bitch slapped. When Supergirl starts fighting this thing again, he tells Jimmy, there's gotta be a way I can defeat this thing. So he flies away. He goes to Ethiopia, and this is where he finds gold kryptonite. And what gold kryptonite does, basically, is stop a Kryptonian forever absorbing solar radiation. So by doing that, basically, they would lose their powers. Clark gets back to Metropolis in 1 page. This beast thing beats the shit out of Supergirl. Then Clark gets heat vision, going to a bridge. And this beast is legit beating the shit out of Clark this whole time, where Supergirl is trying to hold the bridge from not, getting blown up or breaking down. I'm numb. I can't take another punch. Lois. This is when we find out that Jimmy actually picked up the gold kryptonite. He's like, hey, monster, come here. Make a sound. Jimmy uses the gold kryptonite, and this monster crashes. Clark tells Jimmy after this, hey, man, nice save. We owe you. And Metropolis owes you. He's like, what was that thing even saying? And basically, Supergirl is like, yeah, he's saying kill us. Supergirl and Clark go back to the Fortress of Solitude and bring the Super Family back to the fortress. They talk about how they went to Condor to talk to this person about this whole situation. Thank you for delivering the poor creature children of El. He, or I guess they, will receive compassionate treatment. We have no idea how to undo their condition. I know you monitor the zone. Any idea what caused the breach or how we might seal it? I'm afraid not, Kal-El, since we're awakening from a stasis from the situation we saw in Absolute Power Issue 2. Something happened and we have no idea. Now, Clark has decided, I'm going to go through the Phantom Zone and figure out what is happening there. The Phantom Zone has always been a mystery to Clark, and he's really never explored it. And besides his father, he kissed Lois goodbye, and Supergirl blasts him. He's like, I'll be back ASAP, no Rocky. Now he's in the Phantom Zone. So now he's going to be like this little story arc in the Phantom Zone. I'm excited. Let me know what you guys think about this. What a great introduction for this All-In initiative.